Welcome back. This is Kerry Lampkin, Possessing the Land. I have on this episode with me Kevin Brown. He's one of the producers for Impact Network. He's also a producer for Possessing the Land with Kerry Lampkin. We're gonna walk through my multi-unit. It's a 2-family flat. I'm gonna show you my ideas and things that I have planned for this property. My man.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through.
No doubt.
Gonna show you this property in here.
So let me ask you this: like, how much did this house cost?
Well, this house cost me $3,000. The reason why it was cheap, it needed everything. I'm talking about a complete rehab. So, and some of it wasn't even that bad because the first unit, we're gonna walk up there here next. We're gonna walk up to the first unit. Now, all the electrical had to be re-ran. That's, I'll be honest with you, that's where all the majority of the money went, was through the plumbing and the electrical. All new pipes you see was ran, a new the water meter line.
Like you said, this only cost $3,000.
Yeah.
But how much money do you have to put in it before you can actually see a return?
Oh man, this one right here, this project costs anywhere $27,500 to do the complete rehab, and that is just the minimum. I think the most it can go up to is $35,000 because we may get hit with some surprises. Like we already got hit with a couple of surprises already.
Right.
So once you do the numbers, like a property like this, like I already knew before I got into it, it's gonna cost me anywhere between $27,500 to $35,000. So.
How much you think you'll sell this one for though?
For this one, I have to run the comps again to see. But off top, I think in this area, the comps are reading at like $80,000 for this property fixed up.
And comps are just
The comps are stuff that recently sold.
That's similar to this one?
Yeah, that's similar to this one.
You said it sold for 50?
And I seen one, I think it's been a while, bro. It's probably anywhere in the range between $60,000 and $80,000. Okay. Yeah, for this property. Because it's like I said, it's a 2-family flat. And I know if I get this thing rented out, fixed up, and fully occupied, I could probably sell it easily for like $85,000, $90,000. Easily.
And that's what putting $25,000 in.
That's what putting
taxes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So about $30,000 total.
Yeah, let's just round it off to like $30,000. Let's just say $30,000.
Right,
$30,000 will get this thing fully occupied.
So with this one, you gonna rent it? You said, or you gonna?
Yeah, this one's
sell
gonna
it, or?
Because you think about it. If I'm getting $1,600 a month, right? It's gonna take me a little while to get my money back. Let me see.
I'm an accountant now.
So how you do this?
Put in the total amount of money you spent.
Okay.
So say you said about $35,000 to get this thing going.
Yeah.
So $35,000 divided by 1,600.
35,000 divided by 1,600.
And I give you the number of months. So it take 21 months, almost 22 months to recoup all your money.
See that? That's an accountant right there. See, that's why he's gonna be very successful at real estate, because he already know numbers. Me, I hated math, but now I'm starting to love math after learning how you really need math to do this real estate.
Because it's all about call that break-even point.
Break-even point.
That's your break-even point.
And you need numbers.
What about insurance? Can you, like, while you renovating the house, buy insurance on the house?
Yep, I have insurance. Let me shut this door. We're gonna go upstairs. You ask your questions about the insurance. It's very important to get insurance before you even rehab these properties. All these properties insured. I think they insured me this one for about 120-something thousand. My other single-family homes anywhere between 50,000, 60 or 75,000. So it's very good insurance, because you don't know, somebody may come in there and burn it down.
Right.
Or what may be in their mind.
So you really got to look at the bones of a house when you first get off into like buying houses and stuff. You can't look at where a house is at, right?
Yeah, you can't look at where it's at, because you remember on the last episode I talked about how you have to have vision.
Right.
And vision is one of the keys to when you buying these properties, because you got to know that these properties are valuable. I'm gonna get out of here because somebody done peed in here and I smell it. You gotta, man, bro, you just gotta have a team, man. You just gotta have a team because without a team, man, you cannot, like Jewel, I couldn't help Jewel she made a lot of money. She made over, I said it before, but she made over $700,000 with me in this business. She built a big portfolio on real estate, and she has me on her team because we need each other. She need me, I need her. So she's able to bring in good advice, and I'm able to bring in good advice. And this real estate, you definitely need you on your team. You're gonna need a real estate attorney. You're gonna need some contractors. You're gonna need project managers. You're gonna need all that in your real estate. So people that wanna really get into it, you wanna make sure you have that on your team. Especially your real estate attorney. Right. They're gonna be able to write up paperwork and document things and tell you what to do and what not to do. So this is my man Snipes here, y'all. Snipes, he's one of my hard workers, one of my laborers. He can actually do some skill stuff too that he didn't tell me about. So yeah, Snipes do a good job with demolition. He's like my demo crew. He'll come out if I need something gutted out to the studs. I ain't even gotta tell him. I ain't gotta tell him what to do. He already know what to do, what needs to be taken out, and stuff like that. And he helps me out with house sitting. So if I need more house sitters, he has guys that he can recommend to me.
Right. So why would you need a house sitter?
One of the reasons why you need a house sitter is because one thing you find out in Detroit, as soon as you fix them up, people up in there, they come up in there, they steal. The first thing they look at is the water tank and the furnace. So a house sitter prevents that from happening because they see activity, a person coming in and out, they know, oh, and we ain't mess with that house, somebody there. Because it's like we mentioned outside when we had to talk how like people's job is to just walk down the block and see what's vacant, who ain't there. Right. So that's very important is to have a house sitter when you're doing rehab work and you putting money into these properties.
Hey, don't forget you need that goon squad too, man. You
got squatters. You gotta have a goon squad. You know why?
Squatters.
And squatters be tripping. I carry them out. They call it a pocket rocker. Call it my pocket rocker. That pocket rocker like shoo. To see any questions you have, Kev?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, say that a person is like starting right off and they want to get into real estate. They don't know nothing about real estate. Mm-hmm. Walk them through the steps of how to get from not knowing how to do real estate to purchasing their first home to like taking that money and investing it into like maybe a lot of homes.
Man, I would say, man, find a mentor like someone you can work for free. Not to always think about money. It's all about relationships. Money, you won't be able to open up many doors if you're trying to get paid for everything. So you got to like show your value. So a lot of times you have to get a mentor and work for them. I said, what can I do to help you? Can I mirror you? Can I, you know what I'm saying? What I mean by mirror you, not marry, but mirror.
Oh,
mirror, like yeah. Can I marry you? Mirror, MIRROW. Yeah, can I marry you?
That's the best networking out.
Mirror. Can you mirror someone? So you want to be able to just, everywhere they go, you right there. It's like a shadow that's right following. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You're always right there. So when you mirror someone, you're able to be around them. You learn from them just by being around them. That's how I learn. I pick a lot of people's brains too when I'm downtown doing paperwork. But yeah, man, what I like to advise them is mentorship. Also go to seminars. It don't hurt to go to a seminar. Sometimes a seminar may cost you anywhere between $50 to $100, depending on who's putting the seminar together. Also, you want to look into going to real estate class. Which I don't necessarily think you really need to, but I would encourage people to, because you'll be more well-rounded in getting your license as a realtor because they teach you the laws and stuff. Because it's a private side to real estate, and there's also a license side where you get your license as an agent. But I'm more of an investor, so I'm not like a realtor.
So you didn't even take classes?
I didn't even take no classes.
You just started. Yes,
I just started. So that's what you call a real estate investor, not a real estate agent. A lot of people get that mixed up a lot. They thinking that you're a real estate. Yeah, like no, man. I don't list houses. I sell them, but I don't. I sell them to like private owners and stuff like that, right. or private what do you call those, investors. But yeah, man, I encourage those that want to get into it, man. Just do your homework, do your do. I call it do the do. Do the do simply means do due diligence. Before you acquire any property, you always want to do diligence because you can get hurt. You can lose a lot of money. I lost a lot of money in it. That's why I learned through mistakes. So that's why I say it's important to have mentors in it because mentors will tell you the do's and the don'ts. So definitely, man, that's what I would tell that the first time investor that wants
just
to
do
get
some research.
Do some research,
and probably it sounds like to get some mentors, get some people that
that's
that
facts,
knows what
bro.
they're doing, and
Yes. Yep.
Don't be afraid to talk and take that first step.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Don't be afraid to talk, man. Ask questions.
Right.
And you're gonna learn a lot. I want to say don't look at failure as you failed. Look at failure as like a lesson learned.
Right.
That's about it, kid. Like I said, so what are you thinking about doing some investments out here in the city?
Definitely, man. Detroit is a hot spot right now. I mean, like you bought this for $3,000.
$3,000.
That's manageable.
Yes.
And
bought it last year.
even like right, even though you bought it for $3,000, you may not be able to afford to work, but you can like build on it. You know what I mean? You can start learning to do stuff. Y'all know you do a lot of stuff yourself.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I mean, talking to you. Like I'm ready to get into investment because I need that residual income, man.
Yeah, man.
Another line of income, dude. Like for real.
This is how you start, bro. I mean, I would advise you to start small too. Don't jump into something that's a big project. Get like a two bedroom single house, and you know what I mean, and then do the bare minimum and just get your feet wet. Because once you get your feet wet and you know how the process go, everything else goes smoother. And like you gotta organize your company and the real estate while you're at ground level, because if you blow up and things not organized, this is gonna come back down. If the foundation ain't set, that's one thing I've learned is, and that's why I had a season where I had to step back, and that's why I've been so busy, because I was putting structure and order to a lot of my business, because I had to put structure to it, the foundation of it, because if not, everything else is chaos. Workers don't know what they're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. There's money being spent, things not being done. So you wanna, at ground level, you want to set the tone, you want to set the foundation, and you want to set order. So
I was even thinking about using real estate as a tool to build equity, like buy a house, fix it up, live in it, sell that house, buy another house, and build my living situation based off just doing that. That's the idea I had doing.
Bro, if I was you, since you a first time homeowner, so look, with you being the first time homeowner, properties like this is a property you want. The reason why is because you can live in one unit and rent out the other unit.
Right.
That's so it pays for your mortgage.
Right.
So if your mortgage is like, let's say for instance, your mortgage is like $800. Let's make a scenario. Your mortgage is like $800 a month, right? And you have a tenant upstairs. Whatever level you decide to stay on, the lower unit or the upper unit. Well, whichever unit it is, you can rent that unit out for your mortgage. And then also you can have other fees attached where if they, let's say if you had like a wash machine or something like that, a coin wash machine, you can make money off that. You have Wi-Fi hookup. You can charge extra $25 for Wi-Fi. You can charge late fees, okay? Because everybody, to be honest with you, me being in this business, people pay late all the time. I make an extra almost $300 to $500 a month just for late fees. Man. So I don't pressure them. I'll be like, look, that's $50, okay, $5 each day. 10, 50, you owe me $75. So it's like, you make money off of everything. So that's a smart way to do it. And that will pay for your mortgage, which will help you build your credit. Once you pay that house off, you're able to get a large lump sum of money from that bank, because you already showed your track record, you already showed your payment history, you already showed, you know what I mean? So now you're able to get a bigger loan with a plan. You're able to take that to the bank or to a private lender, let them know like, hey, and then you have your collateral. You have your property as collateral that you currently just paid off. Yeah, bro. So I appreciate you for kicking it with me, man. Checking out these properties, man. Possessing the land. Let's get it. So we just finished walking through this 2-family flat multi-unit here in Detroit. Just was able to go over a few things with Kev. My plans for this property is to rent it out, not to flip it. And one of the things, what's something you take from today, bro? What's something you take from today?
Patience. Yeah, you have to be patient and you have to be diligent. I mean, you have to be, like just willing to take that first step. Yep. Take the time to do it and do everything right, man.
Yep. Even the vision, though. Even having vision, too.
Even having the vision.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So this is Kerry Lampkin, Possessing the Land. Until next time, possess the land. Let's go. We out.